So they told you to keep going, to keep grinding, to keep showing up for everything and everybody else. They told you to keep working hard, working harder, hustling, hustling hard. And so, but what if I told you the truth? What if I told you that the truth is you are bleeding while you're building? You are bleeding while you're building. Listen, listen, I've got to bring some serious soul medicine to these YouTube streets, okay? Because these are the things that nobody is talking about. And I am just like fed up and over it, and I've had it. Like, I want us to talk about you cannot heal while you're hustling. This is what nobody's saying, okay? All they talk about is how to hustle and hustle hard and work harder. No, we are ready to embrace ease, especially now at this big old age, okay? If you are in your 40s and your 50s and beyond, girl, you know what I'm talking about. We are over the burnout, okay? And so let's talk about what healing really looks like for high achieving women, for ambitious women like you, right? For type A women like you and me, because we're one and the same. And why the hustle is killing more than just your dreams. So the first thing I want to mention is that it's a myth, right? Healing in motion. You can't heal in motion, honey. I promise you. Okay. I've dealt with a lot of women who burnt and stressed the hell out all the way to the hospital bed trying to heal in motion. It never works. Trust me when I tell you. Okay. I know this firsthand from the kind of work I do. Everyone tells you, just keep going. You got it. You're strong. You got this. You're strong. You're the one who always made it. You're the one who could do it. If anybody could do it, we know you can. High five, sis. You got this. Yes. And they cheer you on and push you on and egg you on and make you believe all the hype. No. No. Okay. That's what we got to say. No more. No to that. I rebuke that spirit. Okay. That's demonic as far as I'm concerned. We got to let that go. And the honest to God truth is, how do you rebuild when you are still breaking? I don't mean you are broken, although yes, that's probably true from some other issues that have occurred and whatever's going on in your business in your life right now. But I'm talking about you are still breaking as you are hearing the sound of my voice right now. And that's problematic. And that's what I really and truly have a problem with, because the reality is that hustle culture teaches us about suppression, suppressing the real feeling, suppressing the underlying issues, the root of the cause. Where does this stem from? What's really happening, right? It's not, this is not transformative, right? The hustle culture teaches suppression. It does not teach transformation. And I'm here to tell you that unprocessed pain becomes a business block. Okay. Unprocessed pain becomes a business block because you are hemorrhaging inside. And all you're trying to do with that wound is slap a bandage over it and act like it ain't happening. Meanwhile, you're bleeding over everything and everybody around you. You're bleeding out. And you know what that eventually leads to if you don't get help and do something about it, sis? Now, I'm not trying to come ruin your day. And I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is going to land you in a hospital bed or worse, in the grave. Okay. So we've got to stop this maddening cycle. I want to talk about how high achievers don't know how to sit still. We really don't. We're just movers and shakers. We're proud. We're proud. This is what we do. This is what we've done. This is what we're proud of. Because we've always been taught that when we work hard and harder, then we should be wearing that like a badge of honor. Because this is just a long line of history we come from, especially those of us with brown skin, people of color, women of color, right? The harder we work, the bigger the reward. We're going to earn what we came after. We're going for it, and we're not going to stop until we get it. Great. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you. High five, sis. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we should be doing. No, not work harder on hard things. We've got to work smarter if you're choosing to work on the hard things, because I'm not saying that this is all simple and easy, right? Simple, maybe, yes, but easy, not so much. But I am saying that high achievers don't know how to sit still. We're always going, moving, shaking, doing, going, moving, go. This decision, that decision, this, that, the third, right? Who do we have anything to prove to at this point in life, really? We've already proven everything to everybody, even ourselves. We already got the degrees and the accolades and the certifications and the licenses and all the things, the big house and the car, the fancy, the neighborhood, we got it all. That doesn't mean we have to keep doing it all to be it all. We don't have to keep on keeping on, right? You don't have to live by the old saying, only the strong will survive. You don't have to take rest as weakness. Do you know what I'm saying? Burnout becomes a badge of honor, and that's not right at all. Okay. Burnout becomes a badge of honor. And right now, you're getting praise for production. You're not getting praise for peace. You're getting praise for production, right? For the productivity or the productivity, whichever way you want to pronounce it, but not for peace. And at the end of any day, and the day does have to end, we want to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, the thing is, success without healing is a setup for self-destruction, because what happens is eventually you're going to start self-medicating, and you're going to look for ways to fill an empty void, a hole that's deep inside of you that can be cured. You can reverse everything you're going through right now, but what you're going to end up doing on your way to burnout is looking to fill that void. It's going to be through food, sex, drugs, alcohol, promiscuous sex. I'm talking about, right? Not healthy sex with one partner, a monogamous relationship. I'm talking about just being out there. You're going to overindulge in something. And by food, that could be over or under eating. Typically, though, considering we're living in an obese America, okay, Western society, you're more than likely going to be eating yourself to death, okay? To the point of, some people do eat themselves to the point of no return. You've seen, the people on 600 pounds and over, whatever the name of the show is, right? They're fighting for their lives, literally. As my bestie would say, they're ruining their suits permanently, right? And all of the secondary issues that come from that, right? The heart conditions, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, all of that. They're depressed, and so are you, if you allow yourself to get to that point and don't do something about it now. So that anxiety that keeps coming up, those emotions that you're dealing with or not so much dealing with, but they're there. You know the thoughts that come up for you throughout the day. You know what you think about when you lay your head on that pillow at night before you go to sleep and close your eyes. You know when you're crying in the shower. You know this to be true. And yet you won't do anything about it. That's a problem. You've got to get help. You've got to seek therapy. You've got to get medical help. You've got to get help from a coach, a life coach, a business coach, a holistic coach, somebody who can pull you out of your pain right now. Hold a mirror up to you and say, look, sis, I know this is not going to feel good because the truth does hurt. And this is going to be a bigger pill to swallow than usual. But I got a heavy dose of truth for you today. And that's what I'm bringing to you right now. So don't allow these things that you are probably even now medicating with to fill that void, because that's never going to fix the problem. It's only going to mask the pain. You know how you get a headache or you have a chronic condition like back pain, low back pain, sciatica, or something like that. You pop a pill and it goes away temporarily, but the pain is really still there. When that wears off, the effects of the medication, the effects of the food, the drugs, the alcohol, You've had however much sex with whomever, when all or whatever else, you fill in the blank, whatever that might be for you. When that wears off, your reality still exists. You're still in it. Your nightmare hasn't gone away. It wasn't just a bad dream. You know what I'm saying? The pain is still there. So you can't not just take a pill for a long period of time thinking that that is going to address your underlying issues if you have back pain or sciatica pain or some other sort of situation, right? You're going to have to go to the doctor or therapist or what have you, in this case, with the example I'm using, a medical doctor, to get the problem, the underlying cause of the problem fixed first. That's the only way. And sometimes it's in combination with what's going on up here too. Okay? So, and then there's betrayal, there's divorce, and there's burnout, right? And that is the hidden curriculum. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the experiences that shape who we are, but they're rarely spoken about out loud. And that is unnerving. That really grinds my gears that we are not normalizing these conversations more. And so I'm really about starting a movement here to have these conversations out loud. We can't just talk about our public successes and then dummy down our private failures or act like they're not even going on. Oh, yeah, there's a lot going down in the background. I can tell you all about it, okay? And I know it's not something we like to talk about when we are in it. You know what I mean? Until we have healed through it, it's probably best we don't share that necessarily in public as far as you with maybe your audience or your clients per se, but you should be talking to other people, other women who are going through it, who have been through it, or get in a community, a group of women, or people who have gone through whatever you're going through right now. And working again with a life coach, a business coach, a therapist, a medical doctor, a team of people who are on your side, cheering you on and want the best for you. They have your best interest at heart. Okay. I'm here to tell you right now, we've got to start talking about this openly. And I'm also here to tell you that healing doesn't require hustle. Healing does not require hustle. It requires honesty. Everything, and I do mean everything, begins and ends with the truth. We have to start there first. We have to. Okay. You cannot coach. You cannot consult. You cannot create. You cannot convert clients. You cannot cash flow, okay, from a place of depletion. You absolutely must fill up your own cups and operate from your overflow, not from your empty cups. You understand what I'm saying? So, what does real healing look like then? That's a great question. And I'm so glad you asked because it's not glamorous. I'll be the first to tell you. It's messy. But guess what? It's also necessary. Okay. As a holistic business coach and an RN health and wellness educator, I can tell you that when I work with women and I'm reviving their business, their life, and their dreams, I start always with the internal work. We've got to work on the mindset always at every level we are at, no matter how successful we are or aren't. We always need to start there. We also have to heal internally in order to expedite our external success. And then and only then can you truly leave that job and build an aligned and profitable business, because you've got to prioritize your health, your healing, and your happiness. And you can heal while doing this work, but I'm here to tell you that you won't find the success and gratification, the level of gratification you're seeking and have been searching for a long time, unless and until you do the work. And it's hard work. And like I said, it's messy work, but it's necessary. So that means, yes, you'll have to journal through the tears. Yes, you'll have to pray between launches. Yes, you'll need to rest during your money months. Okay. And it's going to be feast and famine sometimes, and you got to deal with that too. Okay. And just accept that as feedback and add that to, fuel to your fire to keep going the right way. Your next level requires your full self. not your fractured one. You feel me? So if you are ready to build a business and your well-being, taking a holistic approach, then download my free guide, Mindset Mastery. In fact, it's a nominal fee. It's not free anymore, but it's still every bit worth it. Okay. It's an investment in you and your mind. Okay. Mindset Mastery is going to teach you the 5 pillars of entrepreneurial success that you need to know. It's also going to talk about how imposter syndrome is a scam. And it's going to be an interactive PDF guide guiding you and supporting you through a framework that I have created to get you from where you are now to where you need to be and how you need to be thinking to set yourself up for success, not failure, and to stop bleeding while you're building. Okay. And if you want to also book a call with me, you can do both. You can do either or. It's up to you. No pressure here. Okay. I'm here for you and I'm here to meet you where you are. So if you're healing from a broken heart or heartbreak, right? And if you're burnt out or feeling betrayed in some way, some sort of betrayal or burnout, which is probably the place you are now if you're watching this video, right? First of all, I want you to know you're not alone, because that's the thing about why I'm here, is to first and foremost share with you that you're not alone. You never are. Okay. More of us have been through this than most care to admit. But I'll be the first to tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm going to admit to you that the reason why I can speak about this so candidly now and so courageously now is because I've been there, done that. And I never want to go back there. It is the very reason why I switched gears and pivoted a little bit in my business back in 2020, when I was, at the time, I considered myself a career transition coach and startup business expert. And that's kind of where the buck stopped. Although I've always integrated wellness, okay, as my background in nursing. But I now actually have the title holistic business coach and RN health and wellness educator, because that's primary for me. I need that in my title so people know the work that I do. Okay. So if you are healing from heartbreak, if you are burnt out or feeling betrayed, you're not alone. And if you want to book a clarity call with me, if you need some deeper insights into what's going on, if you want to share something with me privately and not publicly, I understand that. And I'm good with that. Okay. Just make sure you reach out for help. If I am throwing you a lifeline right now, then you can't keep saying nobody's coming to save you. I can't do all the work though, right? I'm only throwing you the lifeline. I'm throwing you the wrap. I'm saying, sis, come on, come with me. I'm reeling you in. Take my hand, hug me tight. Let me hold you for a minute, give you a big hug. Let me, love up on you for a minute and let you know that you're not alone and that I feel your pain, but I'm also here to assist you and guide you and support you and to revive you, to give you, like I've done healed a lot of bodies, right? But now I'm nurturing souls. So I'm going to equip you with the tools that you need right now in order to help pull you out of where you are right now, which is in a place of almost despair, right? And desperation. And that's where burnout will take you, to a dead end place. Okay. And I don't want you to be there. I want you to thrive in life, in every aspect of your life and business. Okay. And it doesn't help for sure if you are also hurting because you are in a toxic job or a hostile work environment. That doesn't help either. Okay. And if that's the case, by the way, right now, as of this recording, there is a place for you to come and congregate and join us in community and sisterhood and learn how to pull yourself out of this funk. And that is the Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black women, designed specifically for you. Now, if you don't identify as a Black woman, this information that I'm providing to you right now is still applicable to you. It doesn't matter the shade of brown or what color your skin is or whatever your ethnicity is. Okay. If you're a woman over 40, a woman of color, and or a woman of the LGBTQ plus community, which are the women I serve, okay, then the resources that I just listed for you, my Mindset Mastery Guide, okay, as well as getting on a call with me, those are still great resources for you. But if you identify as a Black woman, and or if you know someone who is, that can benefit from this Job Liberation Virtual Summit, please have them register now, because we still have seats left. It's going to be in mid-May, but I want you to get your seats right now because it's critical to your success that you're in the right rooms in this season of your life so that you can hear others' shared stories, other stories of people's struggles and pains, and also their success stories, right? We're not here to just burden you with the problems. We're here to find the solution. And we have a lot of solutions. They're going to be powerhouse women, myself included. Okay, so yours truly. I'm a featured speaker, one of about 20 or so beautiful, brilliant brains, okay, in the room. Brown skinned women, beautiful Nubian queens. We're all going to be in there together, helping one another elevate. And this is going to be a really good place for you to be, especially if any of what I'm talking about right now, and I have a feeling it is if you're still watching this video, then this is where you need to be. So go ahead. It's all 100% virtual. And if you're worried about any privacy considerations, don't worry. We got your back, boo. You're going to be literally covered because we won't have any of our participants on screen. Okay. So feel free to come, show up. You can type in the chat. You can change your name. You don't have to display who you really are. We want you to feel comfortable and confident in coming. Okay. And of course, sharing is caring. So be sure to invite your biz bestie, your sister girl, your good girlfriend, your entrepreneur entourage, your best friend, your colleague, your associate, acquaintances, somebody, anybody, everybody you can think of that you can invite to this room. Let them know. Sound it off in the bullhorn, right? Right? Like let people know in a loudspeaker that this is going down. It is a movement that you don't want to miss. And we want you to be a part of it. Okay. We're going to pour our heart and souls into your heart and soul. And that's a promise. We are not coming to disappoint. We ain't got no time to waste. We ain't coming to play. This is where you need to be. It is the only place you need to be in mid-May. So clear your calendars right now. Go mark your calendars, and I'm going to leave a link in the pinned comment for you as well as in the description box so you can go as soon as we're done here. As soon as you're done watching my video, I want you to go right directly to the link and check out the page. It gives you all the deets there, and go ahead and reserve your spot. And you can also, in the meantime and in between time, you don't have to wait, until that date comes. Go ahead and still utilize the resources that I just shared with you, okay? Because all of these resources are designed to help you. And again, meeting you where you are, all right? So I do hope you found value in this. And if so, girl, and you're not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a single episode whenever I drop new content and or go live. And so that's my time. I'm going to tune out while you tune in. Be sure to share this video out with at least 3 friends, and be sure to watch the next video that YouTube recommends, okay? As always. And until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you, and I mean it. Bye for now.